think when people look at business organisations, you have to think in a certain way. A business there is to make a profit. I don't have a problem with that. It's not the career I've chosen for myself. I prefer to work in state education because I like being a small part of a process that will bring benefit to people sometime in the future. Maybe not the short-term future, maybe more the long-term. Maybe that's more suited to my character. The way I like to have time to read, to have time to think about people. There are some people who are very much of the moment, want to do now and see the success in less than 12 months. People have to find out what they are doing. I think the characteristics of all of these different ways of doing things is that we all have to coexist together. A business plan is very important to know where you are going, and as one of my colleagues in our business school said recently in a meeting with some startup innovators who were here, Martin Luther King didn't have a business plan, he had a dream. One of my colleagues said that in a business meeting, I think with the heads of Google who were here or someone, which I found very, very interesting indeed. The business plan is important, but it's not what kicks off the idea. You need to have a good idea, but a plan definitely helps me get better organised and get more out of what I want to do. A great help for me with the research that I was doing is my postgraduate Erasmus students reorganised my website. When they reorganised my website, they reorganised me. They made my thinking much more to the point. They used technology as a way of making my thoughts better. And that's something that I'm very appreciative to. About quite a few years, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, when they were a good gang of students, when they put the new website together, I found that it changed how I thought. I found that we have to be very interactive between ourselves. So maybe the state sector with the schools, or business people, but even people from different sectors working together, we can affect each other, but it's also a question of what time scale are you looking at. I've spent 10 years on a research project that I haven't finished, I might never finish, but I'm personally satisfied with the progress that we have made. I'm also not satisfied in the best sense of the way, because I want to do more. Because I've got the satisfaction, I want to do even more. There are other people who want to close a project down and do something else. There are some people who cannot sit back and relax. Everybody's different. What we have to do is to work together, and I think the communication between us is the main point at the end of the day.